Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for being a Stream AI moderation customer. As you may have noticed, over the past few weeks, we've rolled out a new dashboard across chat, video, and feeds, and we've recently expanded it to AI moderation. I wanted to just quickly provide this video to walk you through the new dashboard. Things look a little bit differently, but you have not lost any functionality, and there are a few new things that I'd like to show you as well. One thing to note is I know many of you have processes and documentation internally, and so you will not lose access to the legacy dashboard immediately. So feel free to slowly transition your team over to this new one as needed. And of course, if you have any questions after watching this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is provided in this announcement email. So without further ado, we start in the overview page. Again, you still have access to the exact same analytics that you did in the previous dashboard. It just looks a little bit different. The UI has been updated. You can still sort by date or filter by date rather. And as you can see, you have access to the same charts here as well. Your API keys will live here. You have access to them directly in the navigation. It'll give you the key and the secret, and to go back to moderation, you simply click in this top navigation bar. Jumping directly into configuration, the first thing is the filters. Now, this is a little bit different. All filters now live within this tab, including semantics, block list, allow list, and regex. You're able to create them here, and then you can add them to your policy once you are ready. So policies are exactly the same. As you can see, you can set up various policies based off of channel type ID, etc. You'll be able to get a snippet of, what's enabled within that policy and then click into it. Now, as you can see, things have just been consolidated a bit, and you'll have to click on this arrow to open up each section. So if you're leveraging our AI LLM model, you'll see exactly this with whatever labels you've already configured. You still have access to configure additional labels, to edit things, just as you previously have, including the playground, and set your actions. And when you set an action, you will see that it adjusts here at the top so that when everything is consolidated, you can get a quick look at what's going on or enabled for that section. It'll be the exact same experience if you're using our NLP models. When you open this, you will see all 40 plus different harms and be able to add the actions accordingly. Exactly the same for image and OCR image if you have that enabled for your app. You still have access to uploaded videos, semantic filters, and then one other change is that we have divvied up the block list, allow list, and regex filters into their own sections, whereas they used to live under that one modal. And here you can change the action quickly, and you can leverage these three dots to take bulk action against all of the harms that live under that section. You can test the policy using text or image URL and also save it once completed. Next, you'll want to move into the rule builder. The rule builder has the same functionality. You have the conditions, number of text contents that match whatever block list it is, how many, within what time period. You can add and or conditions. You can also add groups based off of and or. And then the action. Shadow ban for 1 week. You can enter your reason. You can delete the messages from that user and set a cooldown period. Always be sure to name your rule, and you still can target the scope. So if you just want this on chat versus application-wide, you can set that here. Moving on to the queues. So we still have access to the user's queue. You can sort by user ID, reporter type, the reason they were reported, and the moderator action. This will be more leveraged on the review queue, but you can see, what actions have been taken, as well as the date range. You'll see the user their user ID, the reason that they were flagged or reported, how many times for both bans and flags, who were they reported by, and on what date. From the screen, you can mark them as reviewed, delete the user, ban the user, and view additional details. So this is the new user profile. You'll be able to see some stats as well as details on the user and an audit log of their history here. What's currently in the review queue from this user as well? Any actions that they've taken, so by flagging other users or messages, and moderator notes. You can simply mark this user as reviewed or apply a ban or delete for the user as well. Then moving on to the content queue. So this is a little bit different. Rather than separating text and media, all content will populate here within the queue. Now you can filter by the content type. You can filter by category, channel CID, entity ID, message text. So if you're looking for a very specific scam, possibly people pretending that they are support, you can search by that. User ID, team if you're using multi-tenancy, action, reporter ID, reporter type, the reason, moderator action, language, and you can also sort by most flags, least flags, the newest first, oldest first, and of course, adjust the date range. So here you'll see the content. You'll get a quick overview of what was sent. This was reported by a user or moderator themselves, posted by Jordan Jones. It's an activity feed and reported on this date. You can mark it as reviewed, delete the comment, globally ban the user. You can go straight to the user profile, copy their user ID. And then when you click in, it looks a bit different for our feeds customers. So now you're able to see the original post. So Avery Evans posted this post, nice bait with a burn scar image. 3 comments, and this is the one that was flagged by the moderator. So now you really get insight into what's going on that activity feed. You understand the post, you understand the comments below, was there an escalation? Were there additional comments or users involved that you need to manage? Things like that. So it's a much better view than what you currently have in the old dashboard. You still get a bit of a snippet on the user. Again, you can copy their user ID, go to their user profile, or view their activity. You can look at their comment history and moderator notes. Again, you'll see everything here. So whether it's an activity, whether it's custom, a chat message, etc., it will all live here. And then moving along to the Chat Explorer. Now, this is very similar to the Channel Explorer. We've obviously changed the name. Chat Explorer really is for those who are leveraging a chat-specific interface, whether it's group chats, DMs, etc. We'll be looking to build out a Feeds Explorer in some of our later releases as well. But here you still have access to filter by channel CID, channel ID, channel type, members, message text, and you're able to take some action against the user as well. So you can flag the user, flag the message, ban a user, or delete the message, and you're also able to still contribute to the conversation should you like. Moving along to the settings, so you still have access to these general settings, flagging a user if the content gets flagged by another user, or AI moderation if you want to automate that. You can disable flagging reviewed items again. You can blur your images for your moderators, and then enforce reason selections for moderator actions as well. Still have complete access to the webhooks. It's just pulled out on the navigation bar now. And you also have audit logs. So you can filter these by action taken, moderation category, reason, reporter type, IDs, and then also action by. You can adjust the date range. And of course, you still have full access to export these logs as well. That is the new moderation dashboard. As I said, you will not lose access to the legacy dashboard at this time. But if you have any questions, feedback, or otherwise, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you.